I don't know anything about the food. I was just passing through. I'm not like these people. I don't even know them.
I'm sorry. Were you saying something? What about you?
I don't know. I don't know.
Stop, I'll tell you.
Speak up.
I'll tell you where the food is. Please just don't hurt them.
Do you give me your word?
Yes.
Good. I trust you. You should trust me. Before all this, I used to help people. I'd save them. I was a surgeon in the military.
Sir, he's running!
We got 3 cans of ravioli in a bag under the floorboard in this building.
See, that wasn't so hard, was it? My last assignment before the end is I would euthanize the soldiers that I deemed unhealthy and they weren't going to recover. And I picked up on a reoccurring theme with these soldiers. When they knew their time came, when they knew it was over, they would say and do anything. Sometimes, if they could, they would even run. But in the end, it didn't matter. I had already made my diagnosis. Niko, take this man, make sure he's not lying about the food. Josh, burn the rest of them. Come on, sober up, kid.
Hey man, can you get some water before you...
Danny, wake up!
Drink this, man.
Come on, I need you to sober up tonight.
Thanks, Billy. Dude, we got a big night tonight, kid. I know. Kid, listen, I know you hate it when I gamble.
Billy, you didn't.
Yeah.
Come on, man. All the times, like tonight, it's such a big night.
I know, I believe in you, kid. That's why we did it.
No, Billy, you have a problem.
No.
What if I lose?
If you don't win tonight, I'm gonna lose everything. Vanessa, the house, I put the gym down as collateral.
Why would you do that?
Because I believe in you.
Oh, but this is such a bad idea. How many times have we got to do this? You're putting so much pressure on me that don't need to be there.
Listen, I gotta go talk to the promoter, take some drinks, sober up. All right, you're on in 10 minutes, kid. I believe you. It's gonna be a huge, bro. It's gonna be a huge night. Think about it.
You put me in a bad spot. You always do this. You know I love you, but you put me in such a bad spot.
Cause you always come through.
Let's hope.
no pictures. We'll be out in 5 minutes, guys. I can't wait to talk to you. You too, John. Yeah, hell yeah. Bro.
Oh my God, we did it!
We did it! That's $5 million! 5 for you, well, 2 for you, 8 for me! We did it!
Oh my God, where do we go? What do we do? Like, I've never done this before.
Let's go to the casino!
That's a terrible idea.
What?
We have it to spend! Let's do it!
And with that win, Trojan Volleyball moves to 7-0. Danny Danielson is back in the spotlight tonight, just months after his WCWF World Championship celebration left 2 women dead. Danielson and his manager Billy C were left with what were first thought to be minor injuries. Billy C is now suing Danielson for $2.2 million for pain and suffering. Danielson has been unavailable for comment and has not been seen since September. The Omega variant has hit the United States and Europe with a 95% fatality rate after being discovered just days ago in China. President Joe Biden is declaring a state of emergency for December 24th of 2021.
Access denied. Access denied. Access granted. Access granted. Access granted.
look, I don't know if you see the situation here. You shouldn't be here. This place is super, super dangerous. When I tell you... Okay, hold on a second. That sucks a lot. So, you're the tough guy, huh? How about we do this man on man, one-on-one. You want some first? Huh?
Who the hell is that guy? What about him?
Who, Willie Wolka?
Yeah.
I'll get him.
Alright.
Alright, hold on. Alright, so you guys want to fight like that? That's how we do it. Let me handle this one. This looks better on me than it does you anyway. Hey, look, man. Whoa! Easy, easy. There's the one back here trying to help you, remember? Alright, so I'm Danny. Do you have a name? You don't speak? You are not able to speak? What's going on here? Alright, so you want to jump 6 feet back? I'll just call you 6. Alright, Danny, 6, nice to meet you. Thanks for the help back there. I obviously didn't need it, because I handled myself. I did most of the work, it's fine, whatever. But I just wanted to say I got some food from these guys over in the other building, and I'm more than willing to give you some, because I know it's tough out here. You want some food? What is this? What is going on right now? You know, dibs on the food, that's not happening, okay? Because it's tough out here for me too. I'll split it with you. What, on the bike? Fair enough. Like I said, I did most of the work, but you can have that. It's a sign of good faith from me. All I'm trying to say is I have some food. Maybe if you give me a lift into town, we can ride together. I can give you the food there. Why are you writing? What is... The Patriot. You're going to see the Patriot? That's a terrible idea. He's a really bad dude. You don't want to get involved with him. Look, all I'm saying is I have some food. Maybe give me a lift into town. Why are you writing? He took something from you? From you. Dude, it's gone. Like, you don't want... We just work together here. I don't know if you understand what's happening, but I'm trying to establish a friendship here. Like I said, I have food to give you. I'm not trying to pick a fight with you. Keep up? What do you mean keep up? I'm the one that knows the way! long hike.
What?
You drinking my whiskey? You drinking my whiskey? You drinking my whiskey?
Listen, understand.
Oh. I left it there for you. I really did. I left it there. The whiskey marinates the meat. And you're just in time for dinner. You look familiar.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Aren't you a famous person or something? Well, I know you. You're the reason those girls died.
Alright, look. What you heard about me on the news?
No.
No?
I've heard it all before. Hey, I'm just gonna just take a piece of you. Just take a piece of.
Let's not do that.
I'd save you a little bit for later. I'll save you for later.
He has that effect on you when you first meet him.
Oopsie. Oh.
No!
I got a side dish, a little skinny.
again. If you could just, you know, help me down. Yeah, over here. I appreciate you. Now, if you could just get me down from here, that'd be amazing. No, 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 I'm not! Ah! Save the drink. Sorry. So I don't know if it was the 30, 40 times you let me get punched in the face, or if, you know, me when you cut the line to make me fall, if maybe I'm just a little foggy, but where are we going again and why? Probably broke a few ribs. Feels like it. Oh yeah, the Patriot. You gotta understand, if you go there, you're a dead man. There's no point. Whatever it is that he took from you, it's gone. There's no point. We're both. If we both go, we're dead men. I mean, if you're dead set on going, I have nowhere special to be. I'll walk with you. But when we get there, whatever happens, happens. At least I got a cool knife out of this. What are you writing now? Oh, not keep up again. Can't we just take like 5 minutes to relax? I mean, it was your fault I got punched. Maybe a 20-minute nap? Kind of crazy, ain't it? I mean, all this time, but you kind of forget to take in the beautiful things like the view. Really? I get it, you're all about... Dude, the keep up thing's getting old. You need a new line or something.
Can we stop playing for 2 seconds?
I know what's wrong with the bike. There's actually nothing wrong with it. You're just out of gas. I don't know where we're gonna get any around here this time of day, so we're gonna have to make a camp here for the night. I don't know if you see this. It's raining, so we're gonna have to make a fire. It's gonna get cold tonight. I'm gonna go get some firewood. You take the bike, push a little further into the tunnel. We'll camp here. So I'm gonna go get some firewood. Dude, you're gonna have to ease up on this. I'm not anywhere near you. Okay? Let it die a little bit. Keeping my distance. Alright, not bad, not bad. Well, this is pretty much relax. This is pretty much the rest of the stuff that's dry. Everything else is soaking wet, so we're gonna have to make do with this. Yeah, dude, I get it. I'm cold too, so that's why I'm gonna make do. I'm gonna lay right here and try to get ready for a little bit of sleep. Trains? Kid, you're worried about trains? There hasn't been a train through here in 3 years, okay? Try to get comfortable, enjoy the fire.
Stop it. What are you doing? Dude, seriously, knock it off.
Dude, knock it off. I get it, you're cold, I'm cold too. I'm not doing this whole like stay 6 feet away thing. All right, I'm trying to go to sleep here. You get comfortable too. Dude, seriously, enough of this. Take the fire, I'm going this way. It's getting ridiculous. Can't even stand next to a fire and get warm. You want to make sure I'm far enough away. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna lay in the cold. That's fine. If I don't wake up in the morning, it's your fault. Fine. I'm up. No, not keep up already. It's too early.
Didn't see me coming?
Sorry, fella. Jeez.
Sorry, fella, sorry.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Okay, what can I do for you two fellas?
Well, we're gonna need some gas. We're running out. And my good friend, the Patriot, said that we could get some gas here. And I'm looking for him. I don't see him around anywhere. So if you could point me in his direction, old friends need to catch up.
No, I've never heard of the guy before, but I got plenty of gas and stuff like that if you're interested in it.
Perfect. Well, I got a pretty sweet little knife here. If you want to check that out. Still nice and sharp.
All right, I really am not interested in them knives. I could have 10 of them. I tell you, I'd probably be more interested. I mean, that gas mask really does the job for me.
It's your mask, man. You make the dealings. If he does this, give him a minute. Tell him you want 2 of them. Okay. Dude, we need the mask right now.
Hey, I'll take that bottle of whiskey and I'll give you 2 gallons of gas for it.
Where's Frank? I don't know where Frank is. Frank said he was gonna be here. Where's Frank? It's been a week.
He just went hunting.
We're done playing games. The surgeon wants his shit.
Dude, this is not our problem. We have enough going on right now. Fine.
Next time I see Frank, I swear to God.
Buddy, we all swear to God. We get what's going on here.
How dare you put your hands on me?
Is that all you got, sweetheart?
You just made the biggest mistake of your life. The hell? I can rain down on this place.
I've seen guys like you my entire life. You think you're tough. You think you scare people. These people are getting sick of being pushed around by you, especially kids. You tuck your tail between your legs, you go back wherever it is you came from, you leave these people alone. You happy now?
Alright, I'll tell you what, since you did such a good job and you got rid of that guy who's a pain in my ass anyways, I'll take that. Give you a gallon of gas. And also, I'd like you to sign it for me if you would.
There you go.
Thanks. Nice doing business with you.
I know who you are. I'm your biggest fan.
See? Told you I was famous.
I want you to come to my house. I live right over there. I want to tell my mom what happened today. I have her face on my wall. Well, a poster.
Kid, that's awesome. I appreciate it, but we're kind of on a schedule. We got a lot going on, so maybe another time.
But I have food. My mom's gonna make us dinner. We got lights, we got a generator, we got everything.
Okay, that's enough of all that. So now we're all gonna sit down and relax and talk about this.
Why are you in my house?
What are you guys doing? So, these guys saved me today.
That doesn't explain why they're in my house.
Look, I don't even want to be in your home, okay? Didn't even want to save him. He's the one that forced me. I was promised there was going to be food. That's why we're here.
Yeah, I kind of told him that you'd make food.
Fair enough. We don't have much, but I can give you something, and then you can get out of my house.
Sardines again.
Well, works for me.
Sorry, it's not much. Frank's been out hunting, and he hasn't been back in a while.
So I'm assuming that's your son?
Well, he's my brother, but not my real brother. Like, she's His mother, but not his real mother.
All right, so I kind of understand who Frank is. We'll circle back to him in a minute. So we were down at the market, ran into that Niko, whatever his name is. He was bullying your son. I was gonna let it go. It wasn't my business, wasn't my problem. He's the real guy you need to be thanking. Long story short, I shoved him around a little bit.
You don't know how much danger you put us in. You're safe here. You can take your mask off and move a little closer.
Yeah, he does this. So that's kind of like this thing. That mask ain't coming off. He has a 6-foot rule where he's cool. You get used to it. He just doesn't want to be around people. The mask, I've seen him sleep with it on.
Oh, I forgot. I have something to show you. Come here. You're gonna love this. Come on, my room's right up here.
I'm coming. This stuff's really starting to hit a little hard.
Look. I told you. Look, you saw my poster. I've always got you back, and you did today.
I do remember that. It was a cool day. I did sign it for you. Hey, kid, go find me a trash can for that.
That's my dad's. Put it down now.
Frank!
I was just gonna sip it.
Kim told me what you did for Camren. It was nice, but put my dad's whiskey down and get out of my house.
Can you stop yelling for 5 minutes? It's really loud in here now. Look on his poster. That's me, baby.
Clearly you're drunk. Can you get the hell out of my house?
I get it. Everyone talks like you're the man of the house here. That's cool. You're like, what, 16? You need to relax, kid. Hey kid, come show me some more cool stuff that you got of me.
I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't care less, but that music box and that whiskey is the only thing I have from my parents. You don't know what a music box is? Here, I'll show you. Here. You open it. On top. Dude, you gotta wind it up on the bottom. Pretty cool. Dude, all you gotta do is twist it on the bottom. Let's go downstairs and grab something to eat. I don't mind him. He's okay, but you, that's a different story. I really don't care if they stay, but they gotta go in the morning.
I love this song. Hands, something, hands, reaching out, come you, touching you, me, sweetie Caroline, and it's your turn.
Good times never seem so good.
ready to get going?
Where are you guys headed?
Well, we are heading somewhere because we have stuff to take care of. I don't know why you're asking because you can't come. Let's go.
Come on, I can help.
Kid, you carry that toy around. What are you going to do to help? You can't help us. I'm sorry. Just stay here. Let's get going. Do me a favor. Pull this away from me or something. That was impressive. You still ain't coming.
You know what, Six? I'm gonna let you borrow it. But make sure you bring it back.
Alright, so the way I'm looking at it, if we wait till dark... Dude, when did you get binoculars? Let me see them. Just let me see them. Alright, so if we wait till dark, it looks like there's about 2 groups down this way. Somewhere along here.
What are you guys looking at?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Relax. Relax, dude.
There's a lot of bad people out here.
I'm aware.
And you shouldn't be out here, especially at dark.
What is it you think you heard?
Well, hot damn, you knocked out the champ.
The champ?
The champ, it's Danny Daniels. He's a prize fighter like you, except he pretends and he wears underwear.
Okay, let's get him back to the Patriot.
Wake up, Sleeping Beauty.
What the hell is this place? What is going on here? Why am I tied up? Can I get some answers why I'm tied in this chair, please?
You came looking for the Patriot, huh? So you claim we're friends? I don't believe I ever met you, guy. You know, people go missing when they come looking for the Patriot. So I'm gonna ask you one time. What's your business coming here?
Get me out of this chair!
Give me this thing. You know, when I ask a question, I expect an answer out of you. One last time! What do you want with me?
Look, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I'm not too sure why I'm here. I have this friend that he's...
Oh, your friend? I know exactly where your friend's at. Your friend's down at the fight pit right now. He's about to fight for his life. And you're gonna do the same thing if I don't get some answers. I'm already wasting enough time on you. I should be down at the fight pit right now. Hell, I'm hosting this whole thing. You know what? Let me introduce you to this new toy I got from a guy named Billy C.
Wait, Billy C. from Jamestown?
Hell, I don't know where he's from. Annoying guy, won't shut the hell up.
Wait, you're telling me he's still alive? Where's he at? Where can I find him? You gotta let me out of here. I need to talk to him now.
He's about 3 miles east by now. But what do you want with him? Wait a minute. Aren't you Danny? Well, I'd love to stay and chit-chat, but I gotta take my buddy here, Bando, down and kill your buddy. So, let's go, sweetheart.
Wait, no. He's just a kid. He's just a kid. Don't hurt him. We're gonna have a real live celebrity.
Let me out here and kill you! Let him go! Don't hurt him, he's just a kid! He's a kid that, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you!
So you're a wrestler. I've always wondered, how did they get all that fake blood?
You let me out of these ropes and I'll show you how we get so much blood. It's funny actually you bring this question up, because what we do, we use a razor blade. And as we use a razor blade, we cut into our skin, because it's all about the entertainment, right? Razor blades are hidden away, no one sees it. It's not fake at all. It's very real. Any good professional doesn't leave his house without a razor blade.
Well, I always thought wrestling was stupid. I'd rather do it my way.
And now, it's time for the main event! The challenger, Willy Wonka!
Done fucking around now?
But first, we're gonna hear from our Patriot.
Welcome, survivors of the Omega variant. You are the residue of the final wave. Yeah! Some of you may even consider yourself modern-day heroes. A few of you have prospered as emperors of your own kingdom. But whether you become an apex predator or the weakest of prey, I raise my glass to you and say congratulations, you survived. We're only 3 years into this new world, and the only law we got is you can have whatever your heart desires, as long as you're strong enough to take it. So I got one question. Are you ready to take it? Now this kid here claims that I took something from him, but I'm gonna give him a chance to take it back. What is it that you think I took from you? Alligator. You're not getting that alligator back. Actually, you know what? If you fight my champions and beat them, you can have the alligator back. And the first one coming out's the butcher. Yeah! And if you get past him, here comes the gladiator, and nobody beats the gladiator. Yeah! Take your stupid little fairy stick. Nothing without his blade. Woo! Oh yeah! Are you fucking kidding me? Send out the gladiator!
see you at the fight pit.
Which way is east?
That way.
Son, I know you hate the suit and hat, but I need you to keep it on so you don't get sick. Your sister doesn't have much time. I need you to go say goodbye to her.
I want you to watch your friend die. No!
Come on, get it on! Yeah, get him!
That's who we are! You guys want to ruin my show? Now you got nowhere to go! I'm gonna chop you into little pieces now! Is this guy with you?
Sup, bitches? 6, give me the word, and I'll put an arrow between their eyes.
Fine, just tell Rambo to stop pointing a bow and arrow at me.
You serious right now? All of this for a fucking stuffed animal? Look, you mentioned Billy C. I need to find him. Where do I look for him?
Billy C. I think you're going to want to sit down for this, man. Listen, let's head back to my place. We'll have a couple drinks, start a fire. I know I need a drink after losing my ass betting against him.
Sir, there was an incident down at the market.
Stop! Niko, I already know. You're a coward. I'm busy trying to expand our territory, and you're losing me ground. I want to tell you a story, Niko. When I was a young man, I had a Jack Russell. I cared very deeply for this dog. Now this dog, it would not hunt. It would not bite. It refused to protect. My dad insisted that I put that dog down. But I resolved that I was gonna make that dog do what it was genetically engineered to do. So I went out and I trapped 2 coyotes. Filthy beasts, weak. I took them, I put them in my basement, I kicked those dogs, I starved those dogs. Then I took my Jack Russell. I kicked him down those steps. Now I knew in my soul that this dog would do what this dog should do. I waited about 10 minutes. I went down to the basement. Niko, what do you think I found in the basement? Stop! It's rhetorical. There was blood. There was guts. Those coyotes killed my Jack Russell. My dad was right. That dog was a coward. Niko, I'm gonna take you back down to town. We're gonna find these 2 dogs. And you're gonna do what you were genetically engineered to do.
Where's the guy from yesterday?
What guy? Oh, you mean the guy that kicked your ass yesterday?
What is his name? What do you know?
Matter of fact, yeah, I did. He left something for you. Wait a minute.
I don't want to mislead you, but both you germs are gonna die here today. But before that, I want some answers. I need to know where Frank and his two friends are right now.
Danny will come back. He will kick your butt. He always has my back.
Stand him up. Danny might have your back, but I will break your back. Now I'm gonna ask you one more time before I turn this whole village to ash. Where are Frank and his friends?
We're not telling you anything.
Josh, burn them alive.
Look, man. I want to thank you for what you did back there.
I didn't do it for you. I did it for him.
Listen, I get it. I was being a dick. But I think you and I think we got off on the wrong foot.
You know, I'm not doing this right now. I want to go home and make sure my family's safe.
Fair enough.
You know, honestly, I really think you should get your brother out of here. That guy coming seems like a real piece of shit.
Him? He's not my brother. I just met him a little bit ago, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't even like me.
Well, damn. Don't look so happy to see me.
Look, I need to find Billy C.
Billy C? I hate to tell you this, but he was right there a couple nights ago telling jokes and stories about wrestling.
Then I asked him, are you fully trained?
Man, I really love the wrestling business. And it ended on such a bad note. I ended up wrecking a car, killing two girls after a party. It would have been my third DUI. They would have locked me up for life. The car flipped over so many times. Danny was under the steering wheel, and I was in the back seat.
You mean Dan Daniels?
Yeah, that schmuck. When we came to, the cops assumed Danny was driving. He was so drunk. What's the worst they can do? Give him a slap on the wrist? Lucky for him, everybody started getting sick and dying. So they never even went to trial.
Tell me where I can find him! Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought he left town, but he was down at the pit hyping up some of the opening bouts. Look, I need to know. He cashed out on his bets right after Cordy squished that girl's head in like a grape. And he went down to the surgeon's outpost and cashed in on the rest of his debt.
Tell me how to get there now.
You know, I could draw you a map right now, but I don't recommend leaving this time of night. You guys are more than welcome to stay here.
I hate to agree with him, but I'm gonna have to set up here and leave at dawn. I cannot believe this piece of shit.
Six, wake up! Wake up!
Danny's gone. He took the bike. You know what? I'm glad he's gone. Six, I gotta go home and make sure my family's safe. I don't get it. I don't understand why he left. Honestly, we don't even need him.
Wait.
It's my family. I'll bury him. You know, if it wasn't for him, I could have been here to save my family. You're sorry? Are you actually sorry? You know, I can't even tell if you have emotion. I can't even see your face because of that dumb mask. I just need to be left alone. Just go away.
Back so soon, kid? You know, the fights don't start for a couple hours, but you could take on one of the new guys if you want. What the hell are these for? Surgeon? I admire your balls, kid, but you're gonna need more than that to get my help. Hey kid, wait up. You do realize the government created this virus, right? The vaccines, the boosters, masks, it's all bullshit. If you survive this long, it's not because of that damn mask. And you're definitely gonna need fresh air if you plan on taking on the surgeon. He has an entire army. Seriously, kid, best of luck to you.
Son, I don't have much longer. You're going to have to go find food and water. But I need you to promise me you'll keep away from strangers and always wear your mask. I have something for you. If you ever feel alone, use that right on it. Even though I won't be there in person, pretend that I am, so that you always have someone to talk to.
Take your mask off and move a little closer.
That mask ain't coming off. He has a 6-foot rule where
You do realize the government created this virus, right? The vaccines, the boosters, masks, it's all bullshit. If you survive this long, it's not because of that damn mask.
Keep up.
Action!
The fuck do you mean action?